What's up, y'all? Tonight, I'm gonna ask you a very difficult question. You've probably never been asked this question before, but I really want you to internalize it because all it's gonna do is require you to grow your faith. Last Sunday, many of you hiked Pine Mountain with us. You did this to spend time with your friends, you got a little exercise in, and you got to enjoy the view. We knew going up the mountain that at the top there was this beautiful view, almost a 180 view, and it was gorgeous. You can see super far, and we got to share a meal up there together. As we were hiking up the mountain all the way up there, we knew at the end that there was going to be a reward. We were going to be able to sit and relax and spend time with our friends, but it would have been a lot harder for us to go all the way up the mountain if we didn't know that we were going to be able to relax. Christians live out this daily habit every single day. We work and we serve and we go to school and we spend time with friends and we wear ourselves out knowing that one day we're going to go to heaven and that we're going to be able to relax forever. We have great expectations of heaven, as we should, because it is the most awesome place ever. We refer to food as heaven. We say, oh my gosh, this pie is heaven. The issue is, though, is that some of us are only doing all of that work and serving and loving because we know there's a reward at the end. We aren't doing all of that stuff just because we love Jesus. We're doing it all because we know we're going to get rewarded. While you're doing that loving, I want you to remember that Jesus wants you there. When you die, and there's two places that you could go to, I want you to know that Jesus does want you in heaven. That is exactly where he wants you. He wants you to be with him and in eternal heaven for the rest of eternity. If you just thought, well, honestly, it's for the reward at the end. I want to go to heaven. I don't blame you. But your motivation shouldn't be that heavenly reward. It should be loving Jesus because he deserves it. Our motivation comes from our reward, not our love. Let me tell you something. So Jesus deserves you and your life regardless if heaven is on the other side. God is worthy of all of you just because. God is God and we are humbly ourselves. And that's it. We are God's servants and God's people, and he deserves us and our lives no matter what. Just because he's God. Now, if you radically change your motivation behind your life to be for loving Jesus, not for your heavenly reward, your life is going to radically change. You're going to realize on little daily instances that you're doing things differently. Whether it's picking up a little piece of trash in a parking lot, or buying someone who needs a meal, or giving your money that you were going to go to the movie theaters with your friends to someone who's in need. Your life is going to change because you're now focused on loving people how Jesus loved them and not trying to earn a reward that's already there for you anyways. In the beginning, I told you that I was going to ask you a question and that it was going to completely change your life if you internalized it and reflected upon it. So here's the question. Do you claim to be a Christian because you love Christ, or because you're working for a heavenly reward? Now I want you to leave loving Jesus, not your reward, and have great expectations for the future because of it. My goal for this message was for you to leave and want to live your life for Jesus, not for your reward. So I'm going to leave you with this verse from Matthew. It's Matthew 22:37. It says, "And he said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart and with all of your soul and with all of your mind."